Hey, what's up everybody? So in this video, basically I'm just going to be talking about, if it's wrong to actually use legacy tech. Because that's one of the things that, I see everyone's always chasing after the latest and greatest. And so I just want to put it out there that I use legacy tech. And as a matter of fact, I think it's great. So one of the first things I'm going to talk about is the device that I switched over to. So I still do have my Moto X4. And it's doing okay. It's pretty much just sitting in a drawer right now. And the reason why is that since Google Fi pretty much opened it up where you can bring other Android devices on there, I decided I wanted to rock a phone that, I pretty much like. I was late to the game getting it, and I still use it, even though it's pretty much a discontinued or what's called a legacy device. And that device would actually be the Nextbit Robin. I really enjoy using this phone, and I'll tell you guys that much right now. As this phone itself, even though like the cloud servers from Nextbit are gone because Nextbit was acquired by Razer, it's still a fun phone to use. I get quite a bit of comments about it because people look at it and they assume automatically it's some sort of toy because it is made completely out of plastic. And because it's made completely out of plastic, people just automatically assume toy. And that is probably one of the downsides about having the Nextbit Robin, is that it does kind of feel frail. Definitely, and I don't know why guys would do this, but I'm not judging, but this is a type of phone you don't want to store in your back pocket of your jeans and sit on because you will break it. In an earlier video I did today, the screen was actually raised a little bit, and so I had to pop it back into place. So that was kind of weird. But anyways, yeah. Besides that, just the functionality and the way this device works, I really enjoy using it, and this is the reason why it is currently effectively right now my daily driver. Now, for some of you guys who don't know the Nextbit Robin and want to know the specs, I will share that with you. So things that you can pretty much expect if you pick up this device. It has a 5.2-inch IPS LCD panel on the front right there. The resolutions for it is 1080 by 1920, so full HD. It is, to those who, may frown upon it, it is a 16 by 9 aspect ratio display, so it's not a very tall display. The pixel density is 424 pixels per inch. The glass is Corning Gorilla Glass 4, so just a little bit extra protection there. I've dropped it and it survived, but it doesn't mean that every time I, if it was to drop, it would actually survive all the time. For processing power, it has the Snapdragon 808 processor. I believe the processor is clocked at 2 gigahertz, if I remember correctly. Could be wrong. As far as internal storage, it has 32 gigs of internal storage and 3 gigabytes of RAM, a 13 megapixel rear-facing camera, and it does have image stabilization for video shots, which is kind of weird because it really looks weird when it happens. And then it has a 5 megapixel front-facing camera. Now, to power all of this is a measly 2680 milliamp hour battery. So not a very big battery, not 3,000 milliamps, not 4,000 milliamps, which is what most phones are going to today. So, however, I do have a power bank with fast charging, and this does support, I believe it's fast charging 3.0 or quick charge 3.0, I believe, or 2.0, one of the two. But it does charge up pretty quick, so not too really concerned about the battery life. And yes, it is made of plastic. It is running 7.1.1 Nougat, so it hasn't had an update to Oreo, and it never will see an update to Oreo, but this phone has a lot of development on XDA, so if you have one and you want to go ahead and root it, you can root this bad boy and bring it up and keep it current. Now, that's my daily driver device. Another piece of legacy tech that I use in conjunction with this is my Pebble Time. I still run my Pebble Time. As you guys can see right here, it's still on my wrist. I love using this thing. And because of Rebel, it's been given new life. So applications and everything still work with this. So you do have access to, everything that you've had before, app-wise. Some of them may not work because they were server dependent on Pebble, and Pebble servers are shut down. But it was very nice of Fitbit to actually give those to Rebel. So now Rebel is maintaining the servers, and so you can get watch faces, you can get applications for this. This is my Pebble Time. As a matter of fact, I kind of switch in between the two. I still have my Pebble 2 right here, and I still have my Pebble smartwatch, my original Pebble smartwatch, digging in my drawer for them, and that's right here. And both of them still work. So still have both of these and my Pebble Time. I haven't picked up any new Pebbles. I haven't found any in a good deal because there are people who are price gouging. I think I was looking for a Pebble Time Steel, and someone had it on Amazon for $500. So yeah, that's the sad thing about it, is that legacy tech, even though you're like, this was only $100 or $150 when it first came out, people that have them and have them in good working condition or brand new in the box are literally price gouging it. So that's one of the downsides of having legacy tech. But in all, being able to use my Pebble Time in conjunction with my Nextbit Robin has been a great experience. And one of the things that people have found weird about my Nextbit Robin is that the fingerprint sensor is on the right side of it, which is the power button. So it kind of doubles up. So you push in for the power, leave your finger there, and it unlocks. So that's something that's pretty cool. It does have a notification light down here at the bottom too. But like I said, plastic. So you got to be very careful with this. You don't want this tucked in your back pocket. You want this in your front pocket. Definitely want to slap a case on it just to give it some, extra protection. And I know that there are various different colors. There's this color right here. There's also a color variation where the white area is black and mint green. There is a all midnight black version where everything is black. And there is a red version where this is red. So you got to do your hunt to find them, because most people that had them after Nextbit was acquired, they literally either kept it for a legacy device to have on show, or they are selling it but price gouging it, because I've seen the red Nextbit Robin, someone had it for sale for $799, which is insane to have it at that price. But even though this is a piece of legacy tech, this is still older tech, and it does not have the cloud servers from Nextbit anymore, so you don't get to see these lights light up. That's such a shame. I would love to see maybe even just Razer rebuild something that this could be dependent on, because that's what the Nextbit Robin was known for, was actually cloud storage, the ability to save things onto their cloud and bring it back in if you ever needed it again. But you do have internal storage, 32 gigs, and it's not expandable, so there's no SD card support for this device. Anyways, guys, that's pretty much it for this video. If you guys enjoyed what I had to say, my quick little showcase of some legacy tech that I like to use, drop me a like to let me know. Other than that, you guys will see me in the next one. Aloha.